Let's wait for the green light off of YouTube. Come on, game. Come on, stream. Yep, I've got the green light. I just need to get the link and post it. I'd appreciate it also if YouTube would quit changing my studio back to the beta version when I don't want it, because the beta version's horrible. There's no point in YouTube Studio turning back to the beta when Classic has everything. So this is what happens when you don't complete something before you put it out there, because no one wants to use it because it's not good. I think the only occasion I've actually used it is because it wouldn't let me upload something using the classic version, so I temporarily went up to beta, upload my video, and then I got rid of it again. No, my nose. There we are. If anyone is watching, how is my audio? Because I need to make sure it's fine. Normal, no. Hard, casual, yes. I've seen this. Actually, I'm gonna watch it just because it's... this. Also, gotta love how the Sword of the Creator stabbing into the ground can make a mass amount of flames. And all of those blows are likely the weapons. Seiros is just chill, like, yeah, I know who I want right now. Look how happy she is. She pissed. Rhea got the moves, alright? Ow. Nope. You can try. And now we're gonna see her absolutely deck him in the face. Yes! Atta girl.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
She sounds happy, doesn't she? You can't really blame her either. With the context. You kind of cheer on the fact that she's fucking him up. Because I doubt he's done good things.
He's gone now, Mother.
Aww. The thing is, though, we got a brief snippet in that little effect of Sothis looking down at people. Or that's what it looked like. Hi, Sothis. Atta girl.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The fact this is a really good game. Trust me, Sothis. I have a lot to come back to.
Oh, I wonder how you got in here.
Who knows?
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
Sorry.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Female, because I'm going to be going after Claude this time around. Then I've got all of the lords romanced.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
The thing is, though, if you have to answer I'm immortal to give Sothis an idea of what you are, then she has to at least be a little aware that she is not immortal. As always.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
She knows she's not human. Yet she's not aware of her position as the goddess.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I'll just use my birthday again, because why not? There we are.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
No worries, Sothis. No one will mind.
It is almost time to begin.
Yep, sleep well, Sothis. As you should.
Hey, time to wake up.
Why does that sound have to appear now in the background? Hi, Dad.
You having that dream again?
Yes. I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Got a point.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Gotta love how all of the shit going wrong is coming from the kingdom there.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Yep.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
There aren't really. Just saying.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Trust me, I am. Let's have a go. I'll put that here for now.
Let's take care of those thieves. Take down the...
Stay focused. Should I have held back?
No.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Let's see if I can keep it strictly to using those two.
We'll advance. Yes.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Already been using them.
It was a good try.
You say so, Claude. I personally don't think so, but hey.
Should I have held back?
You do you.
I'm not setting...
Yeah, you're not.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the...
Attack when an ally...
Each battle, a chance to grow.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Ah.
Yeah!
Never underestimate an outsider. Progress.
Be mindful.
I win. Okay, good.
Another step forward.
A decent level up. Nice. Ah, you are happy. Thanks, Sothis. Time to get lectured.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Yeah. Gotta love Sothis. She's absolutely amazing.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Let's have
I
a
was
chat.
not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child.
Correct. You understand.
Ha!
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done.
Speaking
You really
of
are
which,
quite troublesome.
speaking of which, there's actual text that is readable on the glyph that Sothis summoned, which I really appreciate a lot. I want to wait for it to come back around. If it was rotating the opposite way, it'd be probably in the right order. The goddess lives in heaven and Fodlan. Is that line just there? It is watching over us as the mother of all. And mother of all living beings, and a support of all massive things, I think. And then the things beneath it aren't actual words, or they don't seem to be. Well, they're not words in English. It's like, I'm sure that they're words for something, probably names or something that are important in game, but on their own, it's not information that makes any sense to me. Could be references to previous Fire Emblem games, could be plenty of other things. Either way, the text on the very outside is in clear English. Well, clear as in the writing is a bit messy, but other than that.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
And here we go. Piss off.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seiros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
They're not thieves, though. But, hey, whatever.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Hi, Eloise.
Why him?
No worries. Don't worry too much about it, Gerald. It'll turn out okay. If anything, Eloise is like a second dad. Good guy. Very good guy.
My, thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? Don't you recognize me? Oh,
You haven't these days.
wait.
Garrett?
And how about...
He's a stranger to me.
Oh,
Ah!
great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to...
So I'm just gonna click along.
What's trouble?
Even...
The Knights of... Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seiros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
No worries, Claude. This time around you can bend this character's ear as much as you want, since I'll be going Golden Deer.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
Yeah, that's not shocking.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
No.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
To be fair, Claude has a point. Like, he is the only one who didn't immediately aim to drag you into services. Yeah, he aims to, but he has the tact to wait for it until you have some sort of incentive to do so. Meanwhile, they just jump on the ball immediately like, oh, we could really use your help. It's like, oh, okay. No.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique. Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
I can relate, Sothis, no worries.
I may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
And the only areas not encompassed by any of the territories are the ones that Garrick Mock has either...
This will be your first time at the monastery.
Is Garrick Mock itself and any of the territories it deemed
It really is Fodlan in
accessible?
a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
There's the tomb of Seiros. Well, there's the Holy Mausoleum, and it showed Seiros' tomb, which is empty because Seiros is still around. You've got pervert student Manuela.
Rhea's here.
Hi there. How you doing, Seiros? Oh, you seem content.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Maybe. All I know is when DLC comes out, I don't know whether it'll be...
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
At some point, when the harder difficulty gets released, I'm probably going to do Silver Snow and Romance Rhea that time around. Because that'll be interesting. You've been here before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Sothis. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes.
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences.
Liar.
As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Not Gerald.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a crest scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
So that's the one who brought up his crest research. That's needless as well.
Now then,
Rude.
it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
Huh.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sothis. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sothis, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Clearly not English, or Japanese, or any language that I have read before, but hey. Pacifica! Hi, Hilda. Hi, bottomless stomach. Hi, me when I'm tired. There. Bernadette. Hands off. Hello there.
Of course. I assume you're to start. That is once you have. May I ask a favor? May I ask a favor of you?
Ha! Frank can't use.
Now you should.
So, I am the princess, and I wonder if you'll be tasked with I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more? Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Threatening to kill me, Asha.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is... He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him. If he had any work ethic or... He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any... She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but she's I believe... She's a songstress from a famous opera. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here.
Pardon me. Greetings! As for me, Well, scored a T. I guess I'm guess. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer? But what's life without a bit of mystery? He's the heir of Gloucester territory, if you haven't already picked up on it. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't... He comes despite all that. He's this, if you ask me. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I kind of ship these two just because he pokes at her a lot.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I would... Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Annoying.
She's pretty...
Or in a nutshell, annoying. Really, really annoying.
What do you think?
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
What do you think?
Hey, I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril and Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the...
Are you someone's guest?
No, Raphael. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice.
Nice to meet you. What do you think?
The only thing that's gonna bore me to death is...
Ah, you must be that renowned My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will...
The Golden... Our house leader... Yeah.
Right.
Please accept my... I am, of course, delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating... Me? I'm afraid... Hello. Dedu was... He's... Felix. He gravitates... He's the... He has... Well... I hear she may... Annette is... She's... Ingrid, she is diligent.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay? This class, all of us...
Well, I'm Sylvain.
And who's this? Oh, now that I suppose... Well, I'm Annette. Yes. I have...
He also... I look...
Felix... Oh.
Ah. Hi there. This...
I have... Should you ever...
Okay.
This is our house.
Oh.
Ew, what the hell is wrong with this girl? Hubert's so cute, I love broody boys. Yeah, sure, what fucking tree did you fall out of? It's like, the girl admiring Ferdinand, more understandable. Not the other one.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class?
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra.
Damn it.
She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
You mean she was dragged there as a hostage to avoid a war with Brigid? Yeah, I know. God damn it. I need to plug that in, then plug this in here.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello. I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Whoa. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Hey there.
Linhard, goodbye.
Greedy little fuck.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too?
Not a student.
Greetings.
No.
Hello.
Dorothea.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
You've got Hubert attending this school, and Edelgard's around as well. She doesn't have good intentions for this place. Neither does Dimitri.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lion.
Since you are new,
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Good girl. Cinnamon roll.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sethith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
You're a good
Let
girl.
us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
That shocked face. Just,
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
That's a bit rude of you, Claude.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Shut up, Lorenz.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
Just to put in perspective, I'm a girl. That's kind of going to be a lot easier for you than it will be for me, since biologically, men are easier able to gain muscle than women.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
Yeah, I still don't like you from how much of a dick you kind of seem to be at times.
The captain? Who are you talking about?
Sylvia!
Captain Gerald, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
It's not that well known.
Huh. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect.
Oi! Shut the fuck up. Right? Put into perspective, you're talking to his child. If you respect him so much, you should show respect to his offspring, who he trained. Piss off.
Well, After working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia.
Hey!
Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Actually, Hilda's kind of got a point there.
Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
You're the only one I don't know anything about, really, but what I do know is you have the same crest as Edelgard's weapon after the time skip.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
That honestly sounds pretty damn good.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Honestly, both sound good.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
I don't necessarily agree with that, though.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears.
Shut up,
Please quiet
Lawrence.
yourself.
The moment you say noble ears is the moment I disregard your opinion.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here, those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
I want to pair you with Lysithia, but I also know that this is the only route I can actually S-rank you in, so I'm probably going to S-rank you for the sake of... Then I don't have to in the future.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the... You don't know about crests. They are set. Those who each crest... I suspect as much. Yes, as I said. However, just because someone carries only a scarce... Perhaps one of your ancestors bore. That is how a crest usually presents itself. Yes. Now then. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. I have more... What could this line here? What in the world? Oh, I see.
With each moon, it notes the pay careful at...
Oh look, I have to buy them back again. How dare you, game? Crest of the Beast. Hi, Seth.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end.
Okay. Back now.
Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Sure. Me, good example, yes. So, Sothis, where's the alcohol stored in this school?
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy.
Tough.
Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Yes. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Thank you.
I have a request.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses.
Yeah, I knew before you did.
The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students, that means you could, if you have, you can check. I hear the bulletin. If you don't think. Here at the, in other words.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you?
Yes.
As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Sure. This coming from the one who gets a badass axe late game. No. You go into battle whether you like it or not. You cheeky little shit. Oh, yeah, Leonie. Hi.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
Good fucking luck with that, you fucking knobhead.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I was just heading back to my...
Okay.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And, you know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Idiot.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Disappointment.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. My adoptive, you should try looking.
My thanks.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps.
Good for you.
I could just forget all about my assignment.
No.
No.
Dear Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
So Sothis, how you doing?
The Imperial Princess, the crown. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation.
Almost a millennium. Not a millennium yet.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Rude.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student should the opportunity arise. I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Your father, you mean?
Might you help me with a favor?
Greetings. Here, I am home.
Yes.
Why can't the dining hall...
Eating delicious. I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Look how rich he went. Aww. I'm interested to find out about you, girl. Marianne, you've got some explaining.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
I took the wrong word down, but oh well. Accept my offering, Flynn.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Enjoy your fish. I want to make you happy all the time, Flynn. You're a cinnamon roll. You deserve it. And I need to go here. Love how the game's just like, take all this tea you can't use yet.
Thank you so much.
Let's have a chat with Sothis. Yay!
Thanks so much. I have gratitude.
It is almost.
Like all those slots in the ground are likely graves. The question is the graves of who? Like, the positioning is very much intentional. They have to be graves. And then the central one is also a grave. Oh yeah, and then look at the very top of the throne at the symbol in the fucking throne. Hi, Crest of Flames. Is it seeable from the back? No, it's not. So it's like a growing implant in the top of the throne of knowledge.
My, thank you so much. Thanks so much. I have gratitude.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
I am grateful.
All right. Greetings, Professor. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
I don't know about that. There's such things as save, going back on different saves, and then there's also Divine Pulse, which Sothis gives me, so I can do that whenever the hell I want.
Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine. Well, yes. It's a bit...
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knight assisting with...
Yes, I hear a member of House Resfell, the ruling family of the Empire. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seiros. That is why the crest of Seiros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Dragon blood.
Hi, Professor. It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
You're a good girl.
Hello.
You're a precious girl. But look, let's speak to the Stoner.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business...
Good for you. Tough shit.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa. I kind of thought after that teacher, I was surprised when I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. You really think so?
If you continue to insist on distracting me, joking, of course.
Yeah, I would shut the fuck up if I were you as well.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
I love you, Edelgard. You're a good girl.
Yes. Listen to this.
Listen. Do you know the provenance of our class name? The Eagle. And black is the...
The Blue Lion House derived its name. Lug, the King of Lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. The library holds various... If you find time, you should read them.
Right. Before I came to... That's where I met Ed. Oh, I guess but Annie was always just so nice.
Yes, I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Have you memorized? I'm ignoting.
Our house is that of the golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name.
That's so.
Hi, Rhea.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
No worries, won't let you down on that one.
Hey, you.
I'll bash the skulls in of all the other students.
Church has changed. Sothis, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Blech. Do I have to? Can't I make her die a gruesome death?
Apparently, there is my research. I was wondering. Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few.
A mock battle? Well, no. A mock? Well.
Captain Gerald has. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? The leader of a legendary group. Oh, thank you, Professor. I think.
Professor, the library contains...
Say now, Tomas has served. Actually, he was. There is no one as.
What?
Hey there.
Part 2. Part 1. But as said, there are books missing. Part 3 and 4 of the books about Seiros are missing. Specifically. Sure.
Much appreciated.
Just mute my mic and get a drink. There we are.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Sure.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
This is a reference... Well, the event in Heroes where you could actually, react and speak to the house leaders as part of a... Not Tempest Trial, what's it called? The bond building event. When you spoke to Claude, he mentioned about putting things in his opponent's foods to upset their stomachs and mild doses of poison and stuff. Don't even think about it. Ha!
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
Ha! Edelgard's confidence.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
It'll be a fair fight.
Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach. Play innocent now so they won't see it coming.
That's... you know...
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
It's like, Byleth is either 2 or 3 years older than most of the students that attend. Most of them. There are exceptions, like Mercedes is older than Byleth, and Lascivia's even younger than the 2 to 3 year gap.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Don't worry, I won't. And then afterwards I'll be stealing a lot of students from you first, Edelgard. Because I want Dorothea to make into a dancer.
My, thank you so much.
Why the hell would I have you over Lascivia? Not even in your dreams. Let's go.
So, this is the stage.
I'm sure. Incidentally, I'll be...
Stay focused.
Leave it to me.
Ready and willing.
Who, me? Who, me?
I will fight on the front. Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no...
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Realistically, you would not send an archer that close up. Just saying.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
You're using her as an archer and not a healer? What the hell is wrong with you?
Seems like...
Get Lasithia leveling up already, because she needs to. And smack.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Sorry, did I hurt you? No, why would you have done that? Heal.
Well done.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
How dare you? I'm gonna get revenge for that. I hope you're aware.
Oh, nice.
Professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
I didn't even attack you. Lasithia did that.
This is what I do.
Yeah, it's what you do. At a girl.
My efforts are paying off.
At a girl.
I could use a break.
Are you planning on fighting two houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
You two are too confident.
Who, me?
Princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up. It's better.
I love that.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
Hey, it's the perfect time for the banter, alright? That couldn't have been more perfect, alright? Shut up, Dimitri.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Oh no, the reason I didn't ruffle him up is because you're absolutely right, okay? I enjoyed that far too much. Atta girl, Hilda.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Sure.
My training was insufficient.
Be mindful.
Ha! Down you go. Sorry, Mercedes, and I will be recruiting you later, but that's not the point. There we go.
Oh no. This is as far as I can go.
Yes, it is.
Stay focused.
Do you have magic? And how are you countering the distance? You don't have a bow. That's why. Okay. Fine.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Yes.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
She'll kick your head in.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Too easy.
Yay! I appreciate that dodge.
I expected as much.
I love though how you instigate Dimitri by being like, oh yeah, you have a crush on her, don't you? You should tell her. Which he should.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it. We must all do our part.
I think I've gotten stronger.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
better be careful. My.
There you go, Marianne.
I wonder how much more I can learn.
All of the things, okay?
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Nah.
The golden deer for you.
So, you've made it past.
It could get rough. Leave it to me. Who, me?
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience.
You were outmatched.
There we are.
All right, that's the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Yes. I get my victory. And of course she is, because Sophia's amazing. Like, she's a really good unit. I want to do my best to ensure that she's used as much as possible.
Why, thank you so much.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
Yes.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful.
As long as you don't try and hit on me like Sylvain, at least Sylvain has the benefit of being good looking. Your hair, no. Like, you don't get that benefit.
I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won. I love it.
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider.
I want to pat your head, okay?
I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
What happened to you saying, oh, it's bad to make assumptions based on who their parents are?
Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
You're a good girl.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
I don't even have anything to say
Don't
to
you
you.
think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
I'm waiting for the moment where you poison us all. Please don't kill me.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits?
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing.
Yeah, I know that.
Students are no exception. You shall work to... I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first...
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Is it the rock you put in there?
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
Yeah. Hi again, you're gonna die today. Oh, my neck. Good morning, how are you? Fair enough. What was your opponent
no one
using?
Said anything about the Knights of damn Seiros being on our trail?
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
You die.
Fair enough.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
You're gonna die today. I still love the fact that Claude tried to poke fun at
Part 1.
the fact Dimitri
White
likes
clouds.
Edelgard. I
Offspring
love it so
moon.
much.
Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Also, it's births, not deaths, because technically none of the saints are dead. And hey, that's fair enough. I can't fault that. If anything, it sounds nice.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested?
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you?
Whose fault is that?
I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
Will do.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
I won't.
Thank you.
I'd say it's best to get social links.
A new path to tread.
Yeah, Leone.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point. Professor, hey,
That...
it's not...
By the
I guess if you put...
I have a request.
That said, those bandits really... They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf.
Yeah, the coat's awesome, but if you look at the character's legs, she's wearing skimp tights as a professor, which is a bit much. But hey, you know what? If that's what she wants to do, she can do that. I can give her an alternative outfit if I really want to.
Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery? Students aren't the... If you want to. The house, of course. If you do...
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Sure.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Well, I can train you the ways of Persona 3. Have way too much experience with that game.
That reminds me.
Professor.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on... Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat. Hey, Professor. No?
Screw you.
Hey there, Professor. Oh, not really...
The next is... Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one... I knew it!
Professor. And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
Ha! Of course you did.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else, so let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or... Ooh, same! Oh.
I am pleased to dine with such suitable companions.
Is there such a thing as an unsuitable dinner companion?
Yeah. She's got a point.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
This is delicious!
Like...
And, hey, I would take those pizzas if they're already paid for. If not, then no. Yeah. I hate Leonie.
This food is a revel...
That looks delicious. Gotta...
Would you kindly do something for me? Would you kindly do something for me?
Hi there.
Have we met? No. Sorry. Must be my imagination.
Yeah.
Please.
Hi.
Professor, I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
Oh, Professor. Hello.
Hi.
Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why. It only matters that it's pale blue. Thank you so much.
I already know who's got it though. Caspar has it.
I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more. What is it? I'm not doing anything! Cake? Oh, come on! That's just cruel. Sorry.
Oh, this didn't take long, did it? Synchro summoning class isn't needed anymore because we don't really use synchro monsters. It's XYZs. Well, XZs. They're where it's at, alright?
There we go. Time for a break.
I'm going to show you this beautiful creature called Cyber Dragon Infinity, and I hope that you get to know it very, very well.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
And the suffering it can bring you.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
God, Hungry Burgers, now that's a monster I haven't heard in a long time. God.
Oh, Professor, here's the map you... Well, there's always next time, I suppose.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that? No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bowstrings.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be using a bow up close unless you want to get stabbed.
That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about bows, don't you?
Yes, I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know what I'm doing. And you? Do you have something you're really good at?
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
Art! You're gonna get an interest in art. Ah, come on, game.
So, greetings, Professor. Are you settled in here like fish? You do know about the pond behind the dock.
What? You look bored. Care to duel?
To the death?
I just wanted to spar.
Bullshit.
You there! We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want any. If any of you run into trouble.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Depends. So I'm not a big fan of vegetables, but I wouldn't swap it for sweets.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes. Bridget, training has... But you have given me intrigue.
Do you know about the Cardinals? Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
You know, like the other night. Do you know what that no-good jerk... You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid.
Why, thank you so much.
much! I have gratitude.
Hi, Sothis.
It is almost time to begin.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't actually place her on the throne.
Please.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there.
Idiot. Of course I figured you out. You're really obvious.
Professor, you're the one. I didn't expect they'd order us to... Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible.
This is because I'm female, isn't it?
I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying. Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Thinking, the Knights of Seiros are also... There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Seiros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Seiros and the knights.
Hello.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something?
Hey there.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle.
Yep.
Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
I have twice now,
Half
don't
of your
worry.
class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato. He is the very model of chivalry. Huh? I'm really...
Professor. Hey there, Professor. Oh, not really sure what it is.
Well...
Do you know of the Ire family? The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. Alright, I will list. There's Caspar's father, Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Ire, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
you're an idiot, and no, you're not as talented. If you're not as talented as Edelgard, let alone, more talented, so no.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
The thing is, quote-unquote, Rhea will have gone by another name through that era.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to me too? Shall we pray together?
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seiros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Shut up.
So, inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indek, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Sure, Keyhole.
I have something
sure.
to ask of you.
Bridget, Almyra, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
That's so. Hey there. That's
My savior, thank you.
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some color, I suppose.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace.
So. Well done. You have my thanks.
Swimming through a sea of it's absolute. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life? However, I still have a...
I can't believe I'm so glad to reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I agree.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle and bearing the out. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Thanks for your help.
What?
Xanadu, even members of to go trampling around.
Thank you for... Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps believers live there? I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure? Before, after all, it's probably Bud that does it by overcome. A student, it's an... How well... It's possible. In any case, students, if you have... Have you heard of... If you want, that means don't slack. Let's do this. Experience.
Don't.
There we are.
I think I got the hang of it.
I'll keep. I can't. It's fun.
I've learned. I'm getting it.
I've come. I've come. This... That was... my...
Question, Professor. You really think so?
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as usual. I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going... Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time? That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher. Speaking of, it's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day.
I didn't have a choice.
In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight? I figured. Your father used to lead the knights, didn't he? And I hear... It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too. I see. I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd... Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance. But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
I will master this.
Thanks.
I think I'm gonna call it for now, because I need a break. It's been fun though, and I'll continue at another time. But for now, see you guys, and have fun.